Never wait for hot water again with a tankless water heater from Plumbing Experts. Tankless water heaters are easy, convenient, and now more affordable with a no-interest financing for up to 18 months. Stop with the cold showers and wasted water and call Plumbing Experts today.
Here's your weather video for this Sunday, July 28th. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray. And the weather headlines back on this date in 1945, a B-29 bomber got lost in the fog over New York City and crashed into the Empire State Building. This was the headline from the Binghamton, New York newspaper that afternoon. Back in the day when newspapers were the way to get information. 19 known dead at that time. Just a bad day in New York City history and in weather history. Headlines across Alabama today are the worsening drought across the central part of the state. Very small area in this part of the state, but the wiregrass southeastern part of the state of Alabama experiencing also moderate to severe drought, like parts of Tuscaloosa, southern Jefferson, much of Shelby, and even into northern Bibb counties. No real relief in sight, at least any that we can count on, although the GFS is positive, or at least hopeful in the long run that we may see some beneficial rains during the next 16-day period. Let's go day by day, starting today. Should be mainly dry across Alabama. We've got a capping inversion, keeping any thunderstorm development at bay. You'll see another beautiful field of cumulus clouds develop across the state. Just really not even any chance that we'll see a shower. Now, tomorrow we might see a shower. I don't think so, but not out of the question. I don't think anything tall enough to develop any lightning, but we'll begin to move toward the possibility that we might see some increasing rain chances thanks to that front. We've got a weak upper trough across the state of Alabama and across the southern United States. A surface low up in Canada, northern plains, moving eastward, and as it does, it'll drag a trailing trough towards Alabama. The front won't be able to make it through here like the last one, but it may increase rain chances for the northwestern half of the area as we go through time. So for tomorrow, I think you still see those cumulus clouds, maybe an isolated shower developing, highs in the lower 90s. Now, by Tuesday, the front may be close enough to increase clouds and shower chances northwest of I-59, at least enough to keep temperatures in the upper 80s to near 90. That would be nice. Looks like northwest Alabama has the best chance of rain on Tuesday. Look to the far lower right of this image. You see a tropical wave moving toward the Bahamas. We'll be watching that for the outside possibility that it could develop into a tropical cyclone. Shouldn't be any threat to the United States even if it did. Wednesday afternoon, the showers and thunderstorms a little more advanced into northern Alabama, Tennessee Valley, maybe places like Hamilton, Double Springs and Winston County, maybe an increased chance of rain. We'll call for slightly increased chances as far south as Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, and Gadsden, but not too hopeful that very much is going to come out of that. By Thursday, the system is weakening a bit, edging further into central Alabama. Maybe our best chances of rain for places like Tuscaloosa, Birmingham, and Gadsden. We'll just see about that as we go through time. The system washing out a bit by Friday. High pressure trying to take back over control. And it looks like the middle of the state's high and dry. You've heard that before. That's not helping us in places like Bibb, Shelby, Jefferson counties, southern Tuscaloosa counties right now, at least through Saturday. But maybe some help is on the way in the long run. Now, by next Sunday, convergence of factors comes into play. We'll have to remember this week we're still under a northwesterly flow aloft thanks to that trough, and that can spit a disturbance at us at any time that could bring a chance of rain and thunderstorms. We'll keep our fingers crossed, but by Sunday it looks like that might actually be happening. The tropical wave coming up from the southeast, northwesterly flow, maybe that old front gets a little energized, and maybe we'll see slightly better chances. You see that trend continuing into Monday, August 5th, and if I were to go out day by day in that following week, that trend is there on the GFS, and so hopefully that does hold true, and we'll see increased shower and thunderstorm chances, even out to Voodoo Land, into the period, August the 11th. out at 366 hours. We see a good chance of rain and thunderstorms across Alabama, and we'll just hope that comes true. We have to remember that's voodoo land, and we call it that for a reason. This is the 16-day temperature chart off of the GFS, showing basically hot conditions continuing through much of the week ahead. Slightly cooler readings there next Sunday and Monday because of that rain, but it heats back up in the following week, and then again you see out there the 10th and 11th, if that rain materializes, it might be a little cooler. How about that 79 on the 10th? That's wishful thinking at this time here in the deep heart of summer in central Alabama. This is the QPF off the GFS, showing fairly widespread 2 to 4 inch rainfall amounts across the state of Alabama over the next 2-week period, with some isolated amounts in the 4 to 6 range, and also a few amounts in the only 1 to 2 inch rain, as you can expect, because rainfall is normally not distributed very well in the summer across Alabama. That's your video for this Sunday, July 28th. James will be on vacation this week. Scott will be back with a video tomorrow. I'll get to do this again next Sunday. And until we get to talk again, as I always tell you, keep an eye to the sky, because you'll always have something fun to look at.